San Diego, California, home of the Miramar Naval Air Station, location of the Top Gun Training School, which turns out the finest United States Navy fighter pilots in the world. Join us now in our search for the hottest looking women in Southern California, the best of the best, the California girls. California Swimsuit Spectacular, filmed live at the world-famous Poseidon Club, captures the fun and innocence of these magnificent beauties. Hundreds auditioned, but only the very best were chosen. You'll meet Tanya, Kathy, Karen, Stephanie, Michelle, Karen, Gina, and Kathy.
Blonde hair, green eyes, and a figure that makes even nature blush. That's Michelle. This 21-year-old native Californian is typical of the beach-born beauties that automatically come to mind when we think of the sunny West Coast. When we ask Michelle what she looks for in a man, well, she did not hesitate to tell us. His tush, of course. And also long hair. That's a super turn-on too.
Real cute, round, but real firm.
If a guy has those two ingredients, we might just be right for each other. Michelle is currently employed as a bookkeeper and working towards a career in accounting. We're positive that there's not a guy out there who wouldn't mind having her keep tabs on him all night long. As far as fantasies go, Michelle would like to be known someday as a famous personality. As far as we're concerned, well, we'll never forget her. Let's watch as Michelle does her stuff for the camera at Mission Valley Park.
I remember you sewing combination locks with no point of view, sticking pins in doubts. So where are the rules we used to have and hold so dear? Is that my blood upon your spear? Cuckoo girl. all over this world. After my heart, mean girls, you know they're everywhere. Oh yeah, everywhere.
Soft, warm skin, smooth, long legs, and the face of an angel. That's our next Top Gun girl, Gina. Her close friends know her as Peaches, and we can certainly see just why. This Oklahoma native thrives on being in front of the camera. You might have recognized Gina from one of her numerous appearances on various rock videos, TV commercials, or her film work recently. Gina's secret fantasy is to be in her own rock band. And now that she's broken into modeling and acting at the tender age of 20, a career in the music field could easily be the next step for her.
I always thought I have a brother who's a drummer in a rock band. Not known, but he's working at it. So I always thought it'd be good, if I was the one to be up there singing, wrap my hair all out and everything, and just have a ball.
When it comes to the man in her life, believe it or not, a big heart is most important when it comes to pleasing this lady. No room for tough guys. Sorry, fellas. Keep an eye open for Gina, model, actress, the stuff that dreams are made of. We are privileged to share a rare photo session now as she proves her right to play yet another role, that of a Top Gun girl. Now, that's entertainment.
She sees him sitting there all alone. He's got her eye, gonna take her on home. But she doesn't know just what she wants. He needs a woman with a special touch. She doesn't wear the right clothes, he doesn't look so cool. They don't know just what to do. But she needs some love and oh so much. He needs to feel her special touch. It is love by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 says you'll love me. Love by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 says you'll love me. He sees her sitting there all
green-eyed lady, sexy lady. That's the best way we found to describe Karen Sue of San Diego, California. Bronzed and ever so beautiful, Karen Sue is 5'5", and every inch of that wonderful body is worth checking out. Karen Sue is working towards a career in television and communications. Oh, Karen Sue, we're getting the message loud and clear. She plays the violin and enjoys jogging, sailing, and body surfing. A rare and perfect combination of beauty, brains, and talent. That's Karen Sue. When it comes to having a real good time, this exceptionally well-endowed young lady informs us that mud wrestling with Tom Selleck would turn her on.
Well, I couldn't say, but I put mud wrestling with Tom Selleck.
We're sure Tom certainly wouldn't mind. But do you think he could handle Karen Sue? One thing we're sure of, though, it would sure be fun to watch. Let's do just that as Karen Sue shares her video modeling session with us now. When we asked this California girl what her innermost secret fantasy was, she told us to be in this video. Well, wishes do come true, and here's living proof. Presenting for the first time anywhere, Tanya, a 19-year-old dancer from San Diego. In addition to dancing, Tanya tells us that she instructs classes in weight training and water aerobics, and it shows. 114 pounds of pure dynamite. Her ideal guy? Well, he'd have to be very confident in himself and comfortable with his own physical appearance. Confident enough to dance for her? Nude?
I said for a man to get up in front of me and dance nude.
Let's watch Tanya now as she dances her way across the screen and into our hearts in her video debut. All we have to add is, Tanya, keep on dancing. Catherine is the perfect example of what we were looking for when we started casting Top Gun girls earlier this year. Dreamy blue eyes, long brown hair, and a physical presence that defies reality. While being interviewed, Catherine told us that working as a model has taught her to put her very best foot forward at all times. Poised and self-confident, here's one young lady who really knows how to get your attention.
I'm a full-time model and part-time actress.
When she checks out the fellas, Catherine let us know without hesitation that it's a man's arms she looks at first. Long, lean, and strong. That's what turns me on. Sensitivity is also very important. That's what the lady likes. And a lady like this should always have what she likes. Don't you agree? An exciting career in fashion design is a long-term goal, but living it up in Rio de Janeiro is an ever-present fantasy. We can surely visualize that. Let's take a behind-the-scenes look at Catherine as she shows us just what she's learned about being in front of the camera. Arriva, Carolina. Stephanie is 5'5" and all alive, with vivacious big brown eyes, shiny chestnut brown hair, and a knockout body. All this comes packaged in 108 pounds of sheer perfection. Steph tells us she just loves to travel, and one day she hopes to make it all the way around the world, in her own private jet, of course. Men with good personalities are the ones Stephanie looks for. When she does go looking, she tells us she looks beyond the physical element because a man's personality can keep me turned on indefinitely. We can easily see why this girl is a model and that she really loves her work. So do we. Thank you, Stephanie, for showing us why you are Top Gun in anybody's book. when the good Lord set out to create the perfect woman, we think he had this tawny brunette beach baby in mind. Introducing Kathy, a lady who's strictly Top Gun as far as we're concerned. Nicknamed Wiggles, and we won't bother to ask why. This New England native tells us her plans include being in the next swimwear issue of Sports Illustrated. The outlook is good. She's certainly got all the right stuff. But we have the first film footage of Kathy, the very first video shots of this hot new property. Currently employed as a salesperson, we feel that Kathy has the ability to sell us on anything. A part-time modeling and acting career round out this lady's busy schedule. Eventually, she hopes to pursue her vocation as an actress full-time. When there's time left over for a little fun, Kathy let us know that special person in her life needs to possess a great smile, a great personality, and of course, a great bod.
My turn on?
Yeah, your turn.
I like him to be into physical fitness, anything where he exerts an immense amount of physical force. I like that.
The way a man carries himself is also very important and makes him appear sexy, she says. A fantasy would be owning a Lamborghini by the time she's 30. Baby, you can drive my car. Good things do come in small packages, and bigger isn't necessarily always better. When you take a look at Karen, you can't help but agree. Pretty and petite, this young lady is no lightweight when it comes to modeling. Karen is employed as a legal secretary, but we think with a body like hers, she should be considered somewhat illegal. It should be a crime for one woman to look so good. Karen moonlights as a model on the West Coast, and in her spare time she enjoys a variety of sports, skiing, skating, camping, and working out with weights. We asked Karen what she looks for in a man, and she told us she just loves a great chest. Don't we all? The size doesn't matter, hairy or not, just so he's good and snuggly.
Oh, I just love the chest.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. All the other girls are going for the butt and all that kind of stuff, and I figured I'll pick one that, that I like the best.
Karen says her fantasy date would be built around a private beach at sunset. Of course, this fantasy would include a very special guy. And she says, we can figure out the rest. Fill in the blanks and eat your hearts out. While we'd love to try and make you believe that this was a completely thankless task, many hours of hard work in the broiling California sun, all for the sake of art, with no time for cast or crew to enjoy a little leisure time and enjoy each other's company, well, what can we say? Surrounded by this bevy of well-bred beauties, who could resist the temptation to kick back and enjoy? And these gorgeous girls were all gracious enough to comply by being very accommodating. Need we say more? Let's take one final look at all of these Top Gun beauties. We wish they all could be California girls. Thank you, ladies.
Shame, shame, shame on every little thing. Birds got to fly, and bees will sting. It's strange, strange, strange how everybody changes. They never get off the ground with ice on the wings. watch it.